What is going on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram? I'm excited to announce my new channel. It's going to be dedicated to strictly bowling, and I am calling it Quest for 900. Yes, Kevin wants a perfect 900 series. You might think I'm crazy, but let me show you something. For those that don't know me, I do have one of these. That's a pretty big 800. There's an 878 series. I still believe that 10 years basically. So was that March 6th, 2012? It's January of 2022. I still believe I have that record, which I'm shocked because there is a ton of great bowlers in Northeast Ohio. And I just really thought somebody would have broken it by now. But so there you go. Basically, I had the front nine in every game. That 299, I left a shaker 7. That 279, unfortunately, I left a stone 9 pin. Just got around it a little too good, and that ball just drove right past the 9 pin. The 300 to finish off. It was crazy. I had half the league watching me. I was super nervous, super jacked up and amped up, and I'm just glad I can execute it. Funny thing was that night my mom actually came to watch me bowl, and she really never does. And she left after the second game. It's crazy that I went off the sheet for a 300 the third game, bowling that huge series. And what's crazy is that's my first sanctioned and still only sanctioned 800 series to this day. You might be thinking, Kevin, that sucks. You haven't bowled that in a decade. You haven't bowled another 800 in a decade and you want a 900 series. Well, hold on a second. I took about a decade off because I had a very bad shoulder surgery, and I rehabbed for about a year and a half, and I was just never the same. I think I tried to press too much too soon, and I just didn't feel the same. And before I got injured, I was bowling tournaments. Heck, I mean, I was having so much success early on. I thought eventually, I was a high level amateur. I felt like my physical game was good enough to even try my hand at some regionals, and eventually I would like to bowl on tour one day. But God had other plans. But I have been getting back into bowling, and I've been doing it the right way, been more disciplined. I only practice once a week. Sometimes I don't practice at all because it's been cold here, and my number one thing I have to worry about is staying healthy. So I have to be extra patient. I have to be really careful when I practice and how many games I bowl. But the good news is I just bowled my first sanctioned 300 about a month ago. I'm finally back into leagues as of this year. So in 2020, it's crazy. I haven't bowled a league. I haven't been in a league in 10 years. And it's just, I've been loving it. I've missed the game so much. And I'm just so happy to be back. I've met some really great people already in a Wednesday night. It's called a Kings and Queens League, and it's a mix of bowlers. I'm kind of at the high end there with like a 220 average there. It might be a little higher now because I had a pretty good series last week. So I'm about 220 in that league, and I sub in a Thursday night league. I subbed about 6 or 7 times in that league, and I'm at a 229 average there. So I'm shocked. It didn't take me long to build up that skill level back to where I was. And I think that since I'm older and more mature now, my mental game is actually better than it's ever been because I'm coming at it from a different, I'm approaching it differently because now I'm filled with so much gratitude, and I'm just happy for the at bat. To use like a baseball terminology, I'm just happy to be there, and network with these great bowlers and have some fun. And I just enjoy the game so much, and I'm just so thankful to be participating and competing and back out there. Um, so yeah, back to that 300 I bowled about a month ago. So I'm really excited about that. I think the series was like a 797. I whiffed a 10 pin in that, and I did have a chance to get an 800 if I doubled in the 10th of the last game, and I threw like an off the planet shot left way in. Just was it was an awful shot. So I had plenty of chances to secure an 800 there, and it's kind of embarrassing not bowling an 800 when you have a 300 and you're a pretty good bowler, because an 800 shows the mark of consistency. And usually when you're hot, I didn't have to move around too much. I think I only moved about 5 boards the whole night for a two-hander with a lot of power. That's absurd. Usually, you just have to keep chasing the in, or if you're not moving left, you're balling down, and you got to be paying attention, because that oil just rips up so fast, especially it's a 4-man team, so we got 8 people bowling. Anyways, those of you that bowl know what I'm talking about. I'm getting a little long-winded here. So back to my main goal is the 900 series. Just so excited about it. I'm going to be posting, videos of my practice, shots in league, strikes, spares, split pickups. If I win any money in jackpots, if I enter in tournaments, I definitely want to start bowling tournaments, handicap and scratch tournaments. I mean, I really don't. Even if I bowl a handicap tournament, I don't really get any pins because my average is usually too high. But I just want to bowl as much as things as I can, as my body will allow, as my wallet will allow too. I do still need to work full time, and I have a life outside of bowling. It's not my job, but I'm just so excited to share my journey with you guys, and I've really rekindled my love for bowling. I've been looking into new equipment, watching, getting up to date on who's still hot on tour. It seems like Jason Belmonte is still a freaking beast, like probably will go down as the greatest player of all time. It's cool to see a lot of two-handers start emerging, and see guys like Norm Duke, who's out there, who's like 56, 57. Comment below. I could be wrong there. So there are some older guys out there competing, which is good news for me. I'm not a certified coach, but I have helped coach people both two-handed and one-handed. And I think being a good ambassador for the sport is giving back when you can. So I'm definitely going to throw some coaching in there. I'm going to show you what I'm working on. I'm working with a coach in my PSO down here. He's freaking phenomenal. I will definitely keep you updated on what I'm working on. New equipment I buy, layouts. I'll get a little nerdy with the layouts and stuff if I can. So just, again, super excited to challenge myself. And, I want that accountability, and I figured this would be a great way to, and there's so much good content out on bowling. About 10 years ago, there really wasn't a lot of channels out there. There was a lot of ball review videos, but they're kind of hokey and kind of, I don't know, they were like, whatever, another freaking ball video of, a house shot, stand left, throw it right. They all look, you can make any ball look good, but, seeing a lot of great in-depth ball reviews with different layouts on different sport patterns. It's I think one of my favorites is Brad and Kyle. I just like how, they're showing you their lives and bowling on tour. I think Darren Tang has a really good channel out now. Beef and Barnsey. So there's a lot of great content out there. I just want to be a part of it. I just love the bowling community. So I hope you guys take me in with open arms. I really want you to like this, share, hit that notification bell. I'm going to try my best to put out as much content as I can without being ridiculous. I don't. It probably won't be every day, but I'll definitely put something out every week, maybe twice a week, 3 times a week, depending on what I have going on. So I definitely want to keep it interactive. Leave me comments, ask me questions about bowling, coaching, equipment, tournaments, anything you want. If you want to know about me personally, I don't care. I just want to be very interactive and very open, and I'm going to show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, again, just grateful to have this opportunity to share with you guys my journey. So, Quest for 900, it's time to get to work.